Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something important. Do you really understand the power of your daily choices? Not the once-in-a-while decisions, not the big moments. I'm talking about the small, seemingly insignificant habits that most people overlook. Because here's the truth. Success isn't built in a day, it's built daily. We've been told that success is about talent, that it's about luck, that it's reserved for the chosen few who were born into the right family or given the right opportunity. But let me challenge that idea. Let me tell you something different. Success is not an event, it's a pattern. A pattern of small, deliberate actions that, when repeated over time, lead to extraordinary results. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. It doesn't matter how far behind you feel. What matters is that you understand this. Every single day, you are either building your future or you are delaying it. And the blueprint, it's found in your habits. Ladies and gentlemen, your habits are the most powerful force shaping your life. Not your circumstances, not your past, not your bank account or your job title, just your daily habits. They are either your best friend or your worst enemy. They are either working for you or working against you, but they are always working. Think about it. The most successful people in the world didn't get where they are because they made one giant leap. They didn't suddenly become great. They became consistent. They showed up when others quit. They stayed focused when distractions came. They chose discipline over comfort. They committed to the process even when the results weren't instant, and that's what made the difference. So today I want you to forget the idea that you need to make a massive change overnight. You don't. What you need is one small habit done consistently, one better choice made again and again. That's the formula. That's the path. Because when you improve by just 1% each day, you won't notice the change at first, but give it time. That 1% compounds. That 1% becomes transformation. That 1%, when added up over weeks, months, and years, will take you farther than you ever imagined. So I'm here to remind you, greatness is not found in rare moments of inspiration. It's found in the small, steady actions you take every single day. It's not what you do once in a while that shapes your life. It's what you do consistently. As we dive into this message, I want you to open your heart and mind to the idea that success is already within reach. It's in your routine, it's in your morning, it's in your discipline. And if you're ready to start building the life you know you're capable of, it all starts right now with your habits. Let's begin. How small daily habits lead to big success? Success isn't some mysterious force. It's not something reserved for the lucky, the wealthy, or the naturally gifted. Success is the result of small, intentional actions repeated day after day. It's the outcome of habits, tiny decisions made consistently over time that shape your reality. We often look at people who are successful and think they got there because of one big break or one massive move, but that's not the truth. What you don't see is the discipline behind the scenes, the early mornings when no one was watching, the quiet sacrifices, the repeated effort that didn't pay off right away. Success is boring sometimes, it's repetitive, but that repetition is where transformation happens. It's waking up early, even when you don't feel like it. It's choosing to read a book instead of scrolling through your phone. It's deciding to move your body, even if it's just for 10 minutes. It's choosing water over soda, gratitude over complaining, focus over distraction. These seem like minor choices. They don't look impressive, but when done consistently, they change everything. Because here's the truth. Your habits are creating your future. Every small action is like a brick, and brick by brick, you're building the life you will one day live in. The question is, what are you building? If your daily habits are aligned with your goals, your growth is inevitable. You might not see the results today or even next week, but progress is happening beneath the surface. Just like planting a seed doesn't give you fruit overnight, developing strong habits takes patience. But eventually, the seed breaks through the soil. Eventually, the harvest comes. You just have to stay consistent long enough to see it. Success is not about intensity, it's about consistency. Anybody can be motivated for a day, anyone can show up once. But real growth happens when you keep going even after the motivation fades. When you choose discipline over comfort. When you decide to be committed to your routine. Especially on the hard days. You don't rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your habits. Your goals set the direction, but your habits determine the speed. If you want to change your life, change your day, change your morning, change your evening, start small, but be consistent. So ask yourself, what's one small habit you can commit to today that your future self will thank you for? Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now, start small, and never underestimate the power of daily discipline. Your success is being built right now in the choices you make today, the compound effect of small actions. There's a powerful principle called the compound effect. It's the idea that small, consistent actions, no matter how insignificant they may seem in the moment, add up over time to create massive results. Just like interest in a savings account, your habits build momentum. At first, the difference is barely noticeable, but over time, those small gains multiply into something extraordinary. Let's break it down. Imagine you decide to read 10 pages of a book every day. It doesn't sound like much, right? It might even feel like a waste of time compared to watching a movie or scrolling social media. But 10 pages a day is 3,650 pages a year. That's about 12 to 15 books every single year. And what could happen to your mindset, your knowledge, your confidence if you read 15 life-changing books a year? That's the compound effect. The same thing applies to fitness. A 20-minute walk each day might feel like nothing, but in a month, you've moved your body for over 10 hours. You're improving your heart health, your energy, your mood. You're building the discipline muscle. And that strength overflows into every area of your life. The issue is we often don't stay consistent long enough to see results. We do something for a week or two, and if we don't see instant changes, we give up. We're addicted to quick fixes, but real, lasting change is subtle. It's invisible at first. It's showing up when there's no applause. It's trusting that the process is working, even when there's no proof yet. And here's the thing, this works both ways. Just as positive habits build you up, negative habits slowly tear you down. Skipping your workout doesn't ruin your health in a day, but do it for a year and you'll feel the difference. Spending a little extra every day doesn't make you broke overnight, but over time it can drain your savings and build regret. The compound effect doesn't care whether your habits are good or bad. It just multiplies whatever you feed it. So you have to be intentional. What small habits are you feeding every day? Are they building the life you want, or are they pulling you further away from it? Big success doesn't come from doing one big thing right. It comes from doing the small things right over and over again. It's not about perfection, it's about direction. Every step you take in the right direction, no matter how small, gets you closer to your goals. You don't have to change your whole life today. You just have to make one better choice, then make another one tomorrow, then again the next day. That's how transformation happens. Slowly, quietly, consistently. Success is not some distant dream. It's the reward of small wins stacked on top of each other. Keep stacking, you're building something great, becoming the person success belongs to. Success is not just something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming the kind of person who deserves it. And how do you become that person? Through the habits you repeat every single day. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you take action when it would be easier to procrastinate, every time you honor a commitment to yourself, you're proving something important. You are becoming the person your future requires you to be. Let's be honest. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Anyone can write down goals or make a vision board. But the ones who truly transform their lives, they're the ones who stay committed long after the excitement fades. They build habits, not just hopes. They create systems, not just dreams. They train themselves to act even when they don't feel like it. You see, motivation is temporary, but habits are reliable. Habits don't rely on mood or emotion. They are decisions on autopilot. When you build the right habits into your life, you eliminate the daily battle of choice. You don't have to wrestle with yourself every morning to do what's right. You just do it because it's who you are now. That's the secret no one talks about. Success becomes inevitable when it becomes your identity. When your habits align with your values and your values align with your vision, you create a life that moves forward almost effortlessly. Think about this. If your goal is to be healthy, Don't just aim to lose weight. Adopt the habits of a healthy person. Wake up early. Move your body daily. Drink water. Eat foods that fuel you. The more you act like the person you want to become, the faster you become them. And even on the hard days, especially on the hard days, your habits will carry you. Because they are proof of your discipline, your intention, your growth. The world may not see the work you're doing, but your future self will thank you for every small step you took today. Here's the truth. Big success isn't about one lucky break or one moment of brilliance. It's about who you are when no one's watching. It's about the choices you make when it's not convenient. It's about consistently showing up, even when progress is slow. So ask yourself, what does the best version of you do every day? Start doing that. Not all at once, but one habit at a time, one step at a time. And soon you look back and realize you've built a life others admire, but more importantly, a life you're proud of. Success is not found in grand gestures. It's found in small, consistent habits that reflect who you are becoming. So keep going, keep building, keep believing. You're not just changing your routine, you're changing your destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of this message, I want you to take a deep breath and let everything you've just heard sink in. Because this isn't just another motivational video. This is a wake-up call, a reminder that the power to change your life isn't in some far-off opportunity or some perfect moment waiting to arrive. It's already in your hands. It's in your habits. You've heard it throughout this journey. Success isn't loud. It's quiet. It's not dramatic. It's consistent. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens one decision at a time, one small action repeated day after day, one moment of discipline in the face of distraction, one better choice when no one's watching. That's the stuff success is made of. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything right today, but you do have to start. Start with one habit. Start with one promise to yourself. Keep it, then do it again tomorrow and again the next day. Because that's how you earn momentum. That's how you build self-respect. That's how you create a life that moves forward on purpose. And here's the truth. There will be days when you don't feel like it. Days when you're tired. Days when progress feels invisible. But that's when it matters most. That's when your habits show you who you really are. Not the person who waits for motivation, but the person who leads with discipline. Not the person who talks about change, but the one who lives it. Every time you choose consistency over comfort, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. Every time you act in alignment with your goals, you're proving that you believe in yourself, no matter how long the road is, no matter how far the destination may seem. Your habits are your daily vote for the future you desire. So make them count, guard them, shape them, master them, because in the end, it's not your dreams that determine your destiny, it's your daily routine. The compound effect will either build you up or break you down. The results may not be instant, but they are inevitable. What you do every single day will write the story of your life. So don't wait, don't wish, don't hope, act. You are not too late, you are not too old, you are not too far behind, you're right on time if you start today. So let this be the moment you stop waiting for your life to change and start building it, one powerful habit at a time. Because your future isn't waiting for motivation, it's waiting for you to show up. Keep going, keep growing, keep showing up. You're not just creating success, you're becoming it. And the best is yet to come.